Hello, Bill Hayes again. Well guys, today I'm going to show you how to use the titanium aiming plates. This takes the place of the top Predator Pro attachment. Instead of having an attachment like this one, you would have one like this for your top fork. And of course it has a V on there and then an extra slot. Okay? Now, most people look at this and say it's pretty intuitive and you can figure out how to use that. You just put your target in the V and then fire, right? There's a touch more to it than that, but that's basically it. Looking at my fingers like it's the V, and this is a 2-inch target. If I hold it at arm's length and I'm 10 meters away, a 2-inch target will fill the top of the V. Now this is my arm's length. Everybody else has got a little bit different lengths of arms back and forth, but approximately a 2-inch target like a golf ball is going to fill up the top of the V right here. And then as I step further away from the target, it's going to appear to be smaller, isn't it? So as I step further and further away, it gets smaller. Well, it fills up a different part of the V each time then. So at 10 meters here, all the way out to about 75 feet right here at the very bottom. And that's how it's used, really that simple. Now, I go a little bit further on my particular aiming. I use a line on my bands quite often in conjunction with the V. So I have my line here, and it lines up to the very bottom of that V, just like that. Now, because I'm not going to be shooting at a ball today, I'm going to be shooting at a match tip instead. I went ahead and added a little piece of string right here on mine, so that so as soon as that match tip touches that little string where I'm aiming, that's my elevation point. As soon as that match tip touches that, then I know that that's the proper elevation to hit that match tip. So it allows me some really intense and perfect elevation and therefore a lot of precision aiming then. Now, as you shoot, a lot of people, they'll shoot from a archer's perspective like this, where it's right here underneath their cheekbone. That's no problem at all. You use it exactly the same. This line on the bottom of there, make sure your line is exactly in line with your target. So your windage is taken care of. That's left to right aiming. And the V will handle all your elevation then. If it's a standard target, you just put your standard target right there in the fork. So where it fits, that's where it goes. Me, I like to shoot a little bit more powerfully. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a little bit past my head in what they call a 3/4 butterfly. And the concept is exactly the same as no matter how you draw it, short or long. Alright, so from here I'm going to stand sideways with my target. I'm going to make sure that my ball is centered and perfect in my pouch like this, and that I'm not holding it in front of the pouch, but I'm holding the ball in the pouch like this. There's a gap in there. That way when I release, it's a good clean release on both sides of the ball, and it'll shoot out just perfect, just straight. Now, because I'm not using an anchor point right here, I'm pulling past my head. I'll touch these bands to my cheekbone, so that creates 2 points of aiming, of a reference, you might say. The bands and the front right here. In conjunction with that line, you can be just as precise with this as you can with a rifle. Okay, so from here, I look at my target, standing sideways up at my target. Look at my target. I pull back. Sideways to it like this, touch my cheek, and boom, you hit the match head just perfect. You can see that smoke come off of it when I hit it. And that's all there is to it, guys. You just line her up and let her rip. Okay? Thanks for watching, and y'all have a good day.